Good morning. It is Wednesday, February 23rd, 2011. Welcome to another edition of Take 5. Glad you're here. We're in the Sermon on the Mount. We're getting toward the end of it, but we've still got a little bit to go. We're in Matthew chapter 7, verse 12. So whatever you wish that others would do to you, do also to them, for this is the law and the prophets. Now this is called the golden rule. And a lot of people know this verse by the King James Version, do unto others as you would have others do unto you. It's one of the more famous quotes from Jesus. A lot of people don't even know it's Jesus that said this, but Jesus said a lot of great things, and this certainly is one of them. And he says, when you do this, that this is the law and the prophets. What that means is, if you put all the law and the prophets together, you'd basically get this idea right here. You could think about all the different commands of God if you want to figure out how to act or how to deal with a certain situation. Or you could just think, well, how would I want to be treated? It's a lot easier just to think that way. That's why it says it's the summation of the law and the prophets. It's all of this put together. You just think, how would you want to be treated? And then you treat others the exact same way. Would you want people to be kind to you? Would you want people to say nice things to you? Would you want people to bless you? Would you want people to pray for you? Would you want people to send you gifts, send you cards? Would you want people to care for you when you're sick? Would you want people to help you when you're down and out? Would you want people to give you a hand if you needed help with something? Would you want people, the list goes on and on and on and on. Would you want people to talk and say nice things about you behind your back? Would you want people to give you money? Would you want people to share scriptures with you that encourage you? All of these things. So just whatever the way you like to be treated, just treat other people that way. Now the reverse would also be true. You certainly would not want to treat someone else in a way that you wouldn't want to be treated, right? So you wouldn't want to slander somebody because you wouldn't want somebody slandering you. You wouldn't want to steal from somebody because you wouldn't want somebody stealing from you. You wouldn't lie about somebody. You wouldn't want somebody lying about you. You wouldn't judge somebody because you wouldn't want somebody judging you. See how it works? It's really simple. It's simple. Not so easy to do, but it's simple. So today, think about how you would want to be treated, and just treat everybody that way. Or depending, what the situation is. In those situations, treat them the way you want to be treated. On the job, with your coworkers, if you have customers or guests, as we do in the restaurant business, with your boss, treat your boss the way you'd want to be treated if you were the boss. See? Treat the government the way you'd want to be treated if you were the government. Treat people in your church, leaders, the way you'd want to be treated if you were a church leader. That's what you got to do. You got to put yourselves in their shoes and think, if I was in this person's shoes, how would I want to be treated? You can't just base it on personal preference. You can't treat a woman, well, I like football, so I'm going to take this, I want to show a football game to this person. It's a woman. Well, she might not like that. So treat her the way you'd want to be treated if she was a woman or a child. Kids like different things than grown-ups. So just try to put yourselves in the other person's shoes, and that'll solve all your problems. All right? It'll solve all the issues of how you should act. Anyway, we could go on and on and on and on. It's very practical. So that's the whole point. Hey, that was only one verse today, but that's all we needed to cover because it's a powerful verse. You come back tomorrow, we'll be talking about the narrow gate, and see you tomorrow for the next edition of Take 5.